Hi, good morning. TGIF, right? So it's Friday, and this is the last of this week's workout. Remember, we're doing Monday through Friday at noon, and we are working it out. So today we have a special guest, Tunde from Peloton, and she's a Peloton instructor, and those workouts will kick your butt. So today she's going to kick our butts, but in a way that means that she cares about us because she's making us work hard. So hi everyone who's joining. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. And yeah, so we're doing these workouts while we are in self-isolation, while we're in quarantine. So you can go click on my link in the bio to opt in for emails to get updates on our special guests and also on what we're doing for our workouts. We're keeping it fresh. There's something different every day. We have Tennis Tuesdays. We have Hump Wednesdays where we do a workout with a dance and all of the above. So let me get Tunde on. Let's see if she's joined yet. If not, I will keep talking to you guys. Oh, my eyebrows are out of control. What is going on here? What is my diet? Jordan Garrett. Oh, hi Tunde. I'll answer that question in a little bit. We're gonna just now. I want to make sure I'm saying it right because I had a sister named Yatunde. So we called her Tunde, but her name was Yatunde. Hi, Gary. Hi.
Hi!
How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Venus?
Good. You look gorgeous. Oh my God.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
I was like, I'm meeting Venus today. Let me put pink lipstick on for her. So I'm happy. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
So it matches the Neon Dreams collection.
Yes, I'm wearing my 11 top. And so I was like, I got to put pink lipstick on to match. I love this top. Thank you.
Gosh, I love your arms. You put me to
We're
shame.
gonna work our arms today. So I'm excited for that.
That's what I heard. Okay, so tell me how to say your name because I was just saying earlier that we had a sister named Yatunde, but we called her Tunde, but her name was Yatunde. So.
Well, my full name is Ye Tunde. It's like Looney Tune, like the cartoon, and then Day, and then you hit it together. But my full name's Ye Tunde, but that was so long. It took too much time for people to say when I was growing up. You know, as a kid, you hate everything. And so I started going by Tunde. Okay, got it, Tunde. All right, I was just wondering because my sister, there's so many different ways to pronounce it, but now I got it right. Okay, so today you are going to, we're doing arms, right? We're working arms.
Any arms today? I actually just got off the bike.
Oh, did you? So you got your bike.
Did.
Amazing. What class did you take?
I just honestly didn't have time for a class because I woke up a little late. So I just did sprint intervals. But I was doing the bike today just to prepare for this workout. So instead of like running or anything else, I was like, let me do the bike because, you know, we're going to do this today with Peloton.
Okay, we're on the same playing field then. I just got off the bike too. I just did bike. I said, let me get my arms warm. So I'm warm, ready to go. So we're on the same level. I love it.
Perfect. Perfect.
So do you want to roll through the questions first or do you want to roll through the workout first?
Yeah, why don't we do that? Roll through the questions. And if we feel, I don't know, if we feel like we have the breath, we can also talk through the workout.
Okay, well, I'm hoping we won't have the breath, but I love it.
That's good. Okay, so let me grab these because I can't memorize them all. So, what does wellness mean to you?
God, what does wellness mean to me? To me, wellness is balance. When wellness is living a life that is full in body and in mind. So when I say wellness is balance, what balance looks like for me, a single dog mother living in the city in New York City is going to be very different for a single mother of two in California. So wellness is balance. I feel like wellness isn't something that's easy to maintain and then sustain. It's something you have to work at. Meaning with wellness, there is the forgiveness of not beating yourself up for things that you did do, not beating yourself up for the things that you didn't do. Wellness is balance. And within that balance, there's grace. So allowing yourself freedom to be able to not hold yourself to such, high standards and high regards all the time. I say this as somebody who holds myself to the highest standards and beats myself up all the time. But within what wellness looks like for me, it's having a really great group of friends around me that I call like my therapists that I go to, that are the ones who like also like layer in and level set me and bring me back to reality and bring me back to life. So to me, the body piece of it, the physicality piece of it, the mental piece of it, it coincides. And then that is what wellness is.
Yeah, I love that, because a lot of times people think wellness is about being perfect, and I don't think so. I think that's what 11 is about, is that in order to get to your best, sometimes you face these challenges, but that takes you to where you need to be. You learn from those lessons. So
yeah,
I absolutely love that.
Especially in this social media world where we're now like in this time more social media driven and dependent than ever, where
Yeah.
you wake up and the first thing that you see is somebody's perfect life with their perfect children, with their perfect job, with their perfect outfit. And then you spend the rest of your day comparing yourself to that one snapshot of an image of what you dictated someone's perfect was. So it's just like allowing yourself a little bit of freedom, a little bit of grace, and having that balance.
Yeah, instead of I wish I had that life, knowing that you have the best life you can and living your best life, so to speak.
Yeah.
So how did you
Your best life, not her best life. Your best
yes.
life.
How did you become a fitness buff?
Oh
How did you
God.
get, I mean, because obviously you look amazing. So
Thank you. I mean, we could spend the next 45 minutes talking about my fitness story, but I always like to tell people like fitness was not part of the plan for me. I actually spent half of my life overweight. I actually reached over 200 pounds within my story. And I woke up one day and decided that I had to do something. I had to make changes. And I never truly tried before. I tried, but I never fully told myself that I was committed to doing it. I always tell people, when you are ready to make that forever change, not the kind of change, not the change for right now, the change for him or the change to fit in the outfit, but when you're ready to make that forever change to show up for yourself, you know it. And so for me, I was ready to make that forever change, started going to the gym, started eating right, started working out, did everything it took to lose the weight and to gain the confidence. And then people always ask me, like, how did the fitness piece come of it? Or how did Peloton come of it? For me, this factor, this part was something that I could have never dreamt for. I always use this analogy, like I think of Obama as a 4-year-old boy. I doubt that he dreamt of being the first Black president of the United States, because you've never seen it done before. You just didn't know it was something that could be done, right?
Yeah.
And so for me, I could have never dreamt this. Number one, being fit, teaching fitness, and then teaching fitness on the world's largest platform. It just wasn't something within the spectrum of like goals or things to dream for. And so every day I wake up and I just say, I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky to be here. I remember when I took my first cycling class ever, actually. I'm from Texas originally, but I lived in LA at the time. And so I was actually here in New York on a business trip. I've been a makeup artist for 15 years. And so I was here for a makeup gig and I took a cycling class. I paid more money to take that class than I even care to admit on this stream right now. I felt ridiculous. I bought the water bottle, I had the shoes, I clipped in, I did all that. And I'm telling myself, I'm like, this better be good for as much as I just paid. And within the first 3 minutes of the class, it was like I saw my life's trajectory right in front of me. I knew that not only would cycling be a part of my life forever, I knew that I would be teaching it, and I knew that I would be teaching it on the world's biggest platform. So it was more like fitness came to me. The fitness, the training, the teaching, all of it was just something that was within my journey that I couldn't say no to, because the stars had already shown me that it was within alignment for me.
I like that too, because where you start is not where you end. And those are just moments in time. So I love that story. That's really inspiring and really incredible. And also, wellness is a journey. And I always say that too, that it's about being consistent and not being perfect. So I mean, you look perfect, but it's not about being perfect.
Thank you. So I don't, but thank you.
I'm sure that when you were not feeling healthy, you probably didn't feel as confident. So how did you go from feeling like, okay, I don't feel healthy, to being as confident as you present right now?
To me, I would say that confidence is the ability to see what's going on over there, but continue on your journey and within your plan anyways. So when I equate that to the working out piece, it was when I first started working out, it was the imposter syndrome and the embarrassment of even going to the gym. Like, going to the gym was admitting that I had a problem, or I thought that I had a problem, or I felt like I looked a certain way. Going to the gym required stepping on equipment that I didn't know how to use in front of people who seemingly to me knew what they were doing, right? So it was just kind of like shutting out all of that noise to continue on my journey anyways. And it was like with each pound that I lost, I started to become more accepting within who I already was. Nothing changed about who I was. I've always been Tunde. I'm still going to be Tunde. But my accepting to show who Tunde was to the world was what started to enhance. Yeah, so and I like to tell people too, I'm not the most confident person in the world. I'm confident most of the time. And then I have those moments where I fall out my pocket because I was too busy looking at what was going on the other side. But then I put those glasses back on. I said, you're doing what you're doing anyways. And I'm going to continue on in my own direction. So confidence is seeing what's going on, but saying I trust in the process of where I'm going. I equate it to, I imagine a tennis match for you. You're not worried about how much she's trained or what new technique she's focused on. You know how much you've trained. You know where you're going. So that's
every time. Blinders.
Yes.
So I've had a Peloton convert, and that's my coach, Coach Eric Heckman. I saw him on earlier. I don't know if he's still watching. So I was always telling him the bike is such a great workout, and he didn't believe me. So we were in LA a few weeks ago, and there was a Peloton at his hotel. And he got on the bike and couldn't get off. He was on there like twice a day. And he's like, you have to do this. It's such a great workout. I'm like, yeah, I do this.
You're like, I put you on this. And you know what I love about what we offer at Peloton is, to your point, like whether you've got 10 minutes to work out, 15 minutes to work out, 20 minutes to work out, we've got exercises, or 60 minutes to work out. We've got workout plans that fall within that line. And I was having this conversation the other day with a friend, because my friends that know that I teach for Peloton as a cycling instructor I'm now realizing with everything that's going on now and everybody working out from home, that so many people still don't know that we're so much more than just a bike company. So not only do we have the bike, we've got a tread machine, we have yoga classes, meditation classes.
Great treadmill machine.
What was that?
Awesome. It's a great machine.
That tread machine is the best tread I've ever, you feel like, I never considered myself a runner until that I jumped on that tread, because you just feel like you're floating and running on.
It's like cloud nine.
Yeah, it's like clouds. It makes you confident. It makes you like, you're like, I got this stride. So I love our tread. We offer meditation classes, strength classes. So you can literally download our Peloton digital app, which right now we're offering for 90 days for free. So completely, totally free, 90 days. You can take a class from your phone. You can plug it up to your TV. But you can get on the floor, do a strength classes with one of our awesome coaches. You can do it with no weights at all. You can get really creative like we're going to do today and, make shift weights. But we truly, truly, truly offer everything. I know I sound like a pitchy saleswoman right now, but it's because I believe in what we offer so much. It's so cool.
It is great. And also I had a post maybe a couple of weeks ago about the Peloton app and how much there is. And it's not like I work for Peloton. I just love it. And I had a post a couple of weeks ago about how great the app is and how many things you can do with it. And I just saw my friend Mia on there. Hi, Mia. And she says, I still hate gyms. And so if you're the kind of person that doesn't like the gym, this is great for you, because you can do this all at home on the app, or you can get on the bike, get on the treadmill. There's so many options. So Mia, there's no excuses for working out. So I'm always telling her, make it a lifestyle. But she's been really putting the effort forward to it.
Yeah.
So
Our members are truly our biggest advocates. It's like, I feel like once you believe, all you want to do is spread the wealth and knowledge of Peloton. I saw your post. I think it was Emma's core class. You were crushing your core with Emma on that. I saw you on the mat.
Yeah, I was on the mat. I don't get off the mat. Maybe let's do one more question and then we'll start working out. Oh, you talked about the 90-day trial, which I really wanted to talk about, because people should really take advantage of that. And is there anything or anyone that's inspiring you right now?
Oh, that's a good question. I will be very transparent with you. I would say what's inspiring me right now is truly our members. So when everything first started with the stay at home, my really and truly as a trainer, I'm not supposed to say this, but my thought was, okay, so we're all just going to chill, eat ice cream until this is over. Like, I was just like, I seen that you started drinking at 3, which I may say that I may pop open that champagne bottle maybe a little bit earlier than that from time to time, but I'm like, she said 3, it's probably more like 1. But just like right once you get off this light every day. But no, so once all of this started, I'm not like, seriously, I went out, I bought ice cream. I was like, this is what we're going to do. And so I did that for 2 or 3 days. And then I see members tagging me on things on Instagram, DMing me, like they're going harder than ever. They're like, we're at home longer. Okay, I'm working out. And so that was inspiring to me. I was like, okay, if everybody's going hard right now and really showing up and showing out for themselves in this type of way, like I can't be here doing this. So it doesn't mean I haven't picked up that ice cream again from time to time, but it's not my first go-to. So
well, you see mine in the background just to my right. So
what is that, the wine or the ice cream?
Those are champagne bottles.
Okay, so I've seen you working out with champagne. This is my question. So how do those bottles still exist? How have you not just refilled them with water at this point?
It's been real hard.
But
I'm doing it for everyone else because I know if those champagne bottles go, we're not going to have a good workout.
Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, I would have to rubber band it or seal it up to not get inside there, but kudos to you.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today?
Okay, so I mentioned with Peloton, with the digital app, you can download the app. We offer a variety of classes. One of the classes that we offer is called a 10-minute arms toning. I'm going to take you through a version of that today. I'm going to make it a little bit longer, so we're going to run it for about 15 minutes. All you need, so if you are listening, if you are joining us right now, don't use not having weights as an excuse. Venus is going to use champagne bottles. I have weights. I'm going to use weights. If you don't use weights, get creative. You can use a water bottle, a water jug, fill that up. If you got babies, fill up their baby bottle. Take bricks from outside. Take a plastic bag, fill it with sand, like literally get creative. You can even use candles if you've got some heavier candles. If you've got nothing at all, you can do this workout with
I like the
no
idea
weights.
of candles. I love
Yeah,
that.
like candle, yeah. Candles have a little weight to them.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Sometimes
I
I'm at
didn't
home
think
good
of
and I'm like,
that.
I'm getting a workout and just getting to the checkout. But yes, you can use candles. If you have no weights at all, you'll still get a healthy burn in with no weights at all. So if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm getting my weights.
Okay, let me get my weights. So I'm going to work with 3-pound weights. Again, if you've got nothing, all good. If you've got heavier weights, you can make this a little bit more advanced. If you are a beginner, you, again, use no weights at all, and you're all good. All levels. Oh, is that Harry?
That's my 11-pound weight.
Oh,
He's good for like sit-ups,
Russian
Russian twists, all that stuff.
I think he's like 16-pound weight. That's why my left shoulder is always a little weak, because this guy here. This is Caesar.
Hi, Caesar. Harry. That'll play date.
Caesar tries to steal my light all the time, so he might jump in with us, but that's all good too. If you got a baby, you can grab the baby too. That works.
No babies yet, but
not you.
You never know.
Anybody on the stream, grab your kids. That works too. Okay, so we're gonna start. You can actually set those weights down for me. You're using, is that the champagne wine bottles in your hand?
Yep, those are champagne.
Awesome. So we'll set the weights aside. Let's get nice and warm really quickly. If you're just joining us, you just stepped into a 15-minute arms toning. We're going to start, Venus, by just rolling our shoulders back. Oh, we're going to do a little locomotion, and I'm down with it.
Woo!
So we're going to roll those shoulders back with those hips. That works too. Give me some nice shoulder shrug. Roll those shoulders back, drive them all the way up to your ears. And then just exaggerate on the way down. And then we're going to flip-flop, reverse that rotation for me. Really exaggerate it, driving those shoulders all the way up and all the way down. Awesome. All right, let's go into some arm circles. I'm going to back up. Can you see me a little bit better now? Perfect. All right, so you're just making nice small circles. One of our cycling instructors, Cody Rigsby, this is his favorite dance move. All right, we're going to rotate those shoulders back now. Rotate those arms back. Awesome. Shoulders down out of your ears. Very good. So we're going to focus on working our triceps and our shoulders today. All right, go ahead and shake that out. Let that go. I'm going to have you hinge forward. And we're just going to focus on a couple of retractions and protractions in the back. So you're going to retract your back, squeeze your upper shoulder blades, squeeze those tracts, drive your shoulders up into your ears, and then round your back out. Awesome. And then go into a fly. You're like Superwoman. Awesome.
Oh. Okay.
Great. So we're gonna do that again. Take those shoulders, drive them into your ears, really squeezing your upper back. Now you're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna protract. You're gonna round your back out, and then now go right back into that superhuman. Perfect. Nice, strong back, long spine. Let's do that one more time. Drive those shoulders up into your ears, squeezing your upper back. So good. Now round out that spine and then fly those hands back up to the sky. So good. Perfect. All right, so go ahead and grab those weights for me. So again, we're working our shoulders and our triceps today. I love focusing on shoulders and triceps. So a trainer a long time ago said to me, your arms are the only part of your bodies that's always naked. So I love working my arms, specifically my shoulders and my traps, because those are the parts that are going to show the most. They're sexy on the beach, right?
That's amazing advice.
Your arms are naked all the time. You can't cover it up as easily.
So arms are always a beach body.
Arms are the beach body, right? If everything else is not feeling
the beach
great,
body
okay,
of the winter.
But if the arms are on point, then you're on point. It's good.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go into a hammer curl. You're gonna drive that weight up. It almost looks like a hammer. That's why it's called a hammer curl. You're gonna drive it up to your shoulder, and then you can go right into a shoulder press. Awesome. So you're going from a hammer curl right into your shoulder press. Still just focusing on warming the body up. So I know that you do everything 11 out of 10, right?
Yes, 11 out of 10. We do that because that's the effort you want to give in life. There's no limit.
I love it. There's no limit. All right, so we're going to do 3 sets today. We're going to roll through about 8 exercises. We're going to do 8 exercises, 11 reps of them each, and then 3 sets, and then I'll finish you off with a cute little finisher. All right, you feeling warm?
Very warm.
Okay, let's get into this. All right, we're ready to start our circuit now. You're going to take your elbows, drive them in close towards your rib cage. Now, earlier on those retractions, your shoulders were up towards your ears. No longer within any part of this workout will your shoulders be up towards your ears. So focus on depressing those shoulders, pulling them down out of your ears. You're squeezing your upper back, and you're going to drive that weight away from your body. Rather than focusing on your hands pulling away from your body, you're focusing on your rotator cuff of allowing that movement. So you're squeezing your glutes, your feet are about a hip width apart, focusing on a strong core. Again, driving that weight out of your body. Pull those elbows in a little bit closer for me. Awesome, there it is. Really focusing on the back of your shoulder. Waking up your triceps here a little bit. All right, we're gonna go into our next movement. You're gonna go into a shoulder press. So you're gonna focus here on just driving that weight right above your head. Awesome. If you're doing this with us at home, you wanna make sure that those elbows aren't coming down. You're not making a W. You're staying really nice and strong.
So
those elbows sitting about shoulder height, and then pressing right back up. What I always say in my arms classes, Venus, is that you don't feel it until you do. And when you do, you really do. So we'll wait for that part to kick in. All right, we're going to move right into our next movement. We're going to go into a tricep extension. You're going to focus now on driving that weight right back behind you. Your elbows are framing your face. I said I was a makeup artist earlier. It's almost like your elbows are contouring your face. So they're right up along that hairline. Good. If you've got it in your mobility, you can drive those weights closer together. Still squeezing those glutes, focusing on your breath. Now we're going to superset this and roll right into a tricep extension. Give me 3 more of these. 2, and then 1. Awesome. So I'm going to turn so that you can see me a little bit better. You're going to hinge forward. You're going to now focus on driving that weight back. So you're kicking the weight back. And rather than coming all the way up to your shoulder on this extension, you're going to come to right about halfway. I want to keep some of that work in the tricep. How are we feeling?
I'm sweating.
Okay, good.
And it
I'm
burns.
sweating too. So the next 2 times that we go through this, we'll roll through it a little bit quicker. We're just setting ourselves up for success on this first one, and then we're going to hammer home on the last 2.
So I noticed you have really good form, and so that probably prevents injuries. And you're
Yes,
also teaching us good form.
absolutely. I always recommend it's better to do your workout with no weight at all to get your form down. It's more efficient and more effective than busting out heavy weights with improper form, because that's going to lead to injury. If you're injured, you can't do it. And if you can't do it, you can't get to your goals, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so now we're going to go into what's called a Scarecrow. Instagram is telling me that I've reached my limit today. All right, so now we're going to go into a Scarecrow. So those elbows are aligned with your shoulders. This is called a Scarecrow, but I was saying the other day, this to me looks almost like goalposts, like you're like scoring. I don't really know soccer or football too well, but I think they have goalposts or something like that. So this is what that looks like. So making sure on the way down, you're not letting gravity assist you down. So slowly lowering that weight down. Awesome. Give me another 5. So strong, so good. You're killing it.
Well, I like your advice also on really activating your shoulder blades, so that way you're not overusing your traps and you're actually using the muscles that you're working out. So
yeah, your energy is going to go where the attention goes. So you want to put your energy right in a proper muscle. So now we're going to swap that up. You're going to go into a front lateral raise. So this almost looks like a L. You're just alternating the arm that's coming forward versus the arm that's coming out to the side. So your palms are facing down here. You're bringing that weight just about to shoulder height. So good. And then bringing it right back down. So same thing goes here. Rather than letting gravity assist you and really drop that weight down, you're really focusing on intentionally bringing that weight down. So kind of going a little bit slower on that count on the way down, and then coming right back up. So good. Let's do another 5. Sweat is coming. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I wish Caesar could sing right now. That'd be really great for us. So now we're going to go right back into that tricep kickback. We're going to do it a little bit different this time. I want your palms to face towards the ground. So your palms are facing away from you. Very good. You're going to hinge forward. You're going to drive your arms up like you're Superwoman again. And this time, rather than bending, you're just going to drive your weight up, 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 up. Shoulders are out of your ear. Bring that navel in towards your spine. Ooh, neck is neutral. You feel this, don't you? Say yes so we can stop.
Yes, our arms are naked. I feel it.
Give me another 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. All right. So last movement. You're going to drop one of those weights for me. Place your weight in your right hand.
Got it.
Place your weight in your right hand. Awesome. You're going to step that left foot back so your palm is facing up towards the sky. Opposite foot steps back. You're going to take that left hand, place it right on top of the right weight. Now the left hand is there just for assistance. You're going to take that weight. This is almost going to look like you're cracking open a piñata, or maybe like you're on the tennis court and you're playing. Rather than pivoting that hip, you're going to squeeze onto your glute, thrust your hip forward, and go into a modified wood chopper. So good. So you're going to take this and you're going to thrust with power, using your core here, using your shoulders here, putting the focus in the arm that has the weight, making sure that those hips are drive forward, taking out the rotation. So good. This is going to spike your heart rate before we go right into that next set. How you doing?
Very good. Thank you.
Good. Give me another 3, 2.
Is this what your workout looks like?
Yeah, I change it up, honestly, every day. We're going to switch sides. I change it up every day. I am motivated by people telling me what to do. So believe it or not, I log into our Peloton, the digital app, and I take classes with my colleagues. So that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me inspired. Opposite foot's going to step back. Weight is now left in your left hand. You're going to take that right arm just for assistance. It's going to place right on top of that weight. Same thing, other side. So taking that weight from your elbow, driving it to about nose line, making sure that your hips are forward, squeezing onto that glute. So good. I always picture myself as like 7-year-old Tunde breaking open pinata right here. I wish I had these skills then. Give me another 5. So good, so strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. 1 down, 2 to go. Feeling strong?
Yeah, they warned me
Right.
not to do arms in my workout today so that I could be ready for this. So I'm glad I didn't. I only did legs.
Good choice. I saw you were doing arms yesterday. I saw your live with Elle, and I saw that you were doing arms. I was like, oh, Lord.
Oh, thank you for joining.
Oh, it was so much fun. I love the sliders. All right, we're going to go right into our next set. Going right into those external rotations. This time, you're going to start with your thumbs faced up, elbows driving towards your rib cage. Pull those shoulders down, and let's get right into it. Woo. All right, so this time we know exactly what to do. We're going to focus on the strength here. I always say in my classes, what hurts today will show itself as strength tomorrow. So we're going to power through that pain.
How do you recommend people power through the pain, though? Because when it starts hurting, that's real stuff.
Oh, yes. The difference between pain of a muscle, pain of movement, of doing something wrong,
the burn,
and then then the pain of your mind saying, I can't. I always say your mind is your strongest muscle. Sometimes you got to tell your body to step into it. Not if it's injured or hurting, different kind of pain, but the that negative chatter, pushing through that. So we're going to go right into a shoulder press. Woo! Once again, those elbows aren't falling any lower than your shoulder. Using your shoulders to drive that weight up. Awesome. Squeezing the upper part of your back, squeezing those glutes, holding your core strong. Give me another 5. So strong. 4, so good. 3, 2, and then 1. Happy baby. Wave those weights. Palms face forward. Arms stay up. You're going to go right into your tricep extension. Making sure those elbows are framing the face. Woo! How you doing?
Very good.
Good. Looking strong.
Do you use heavy weights during your workout? Do you usually use light weights? What does your routine look like when you're not in self-isolation?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing for the day, and it depends on what my goals are. We're going to switch. We're going to go right back into that kickback. It depends on what I'm doing for the day. It also depends on what goal I may have based on what's coming up. But a lot of times when I train or when I train my arms, I go for lower weights and higher reps. Whew.
So that's how everyone gets arms like you. I think a lot of people are asking and commenting on your physique.
You got to take that 10-minute arms time. You know what's so funny is that people ask me that question all the time. Thank you. And I say that, but I did do different things before I started working at Peloton, but I train arms so much now because I program arms in so many of my rides that I literally don't have the energy to do anything but what I'm giving you guys. So it's the truth. It's the truth. All right, we're going to go right into that Scarecrow now, right into that field goal. So
I love what you said earlier, too, about your mind is your strongest muscle. And that's something that I think people underestimate is training your mind.
Correct.
And being able to train your mind is a good way to incorporate that in your activity, because if you're also training your mind to be strong and to push yourself harder while you work out, you're going to see like that direct translation in your work, in your life, and everything that you accomplish. So I really love what you said there.
Absolutely. There's this saying, the way that you do any one thing is the way that you do everything. You show up late to work, you probably show up late to your friend's birthday party, right? So it's like training your mind just like you would train yourself to be efficient in any other aspect of your life. I always say in my classes, like, the first 10 minutes of any workout, for me, it's always the hardest because that's the part where I'm like trying to talk myself out of it. I'm like, girl, you don't really need to do this today. Girl, you've done enough. Girl, you already taught class. Oh, you know what? I'm not feeling this song. Like, whatever it is, those first few minutes are when I start to make up that excuse. And that's when those negative voices kick in. So I always say if those negative voices are there, you kindly ask them to exit. Ask them to leave. Drive through it. When you're not feeling it, throw on your shoes. Give 10 minutes give your workout 10 minutes. and then reassess and reevaluate then. If you still don't want to work out after those first 10 minutes, then all good. But not 10 times out of 10, or if I should say 11 times out of 10, 11 times out of 10, you're gonna stay up and you're gonna finish and you're gonna show up for the work. Woo! All right, give me another 3, 2, and then 1. Let's go right back into that modified wood chopper. So the opposite, you're gonna hold the weight in your right arm. Left leg is gonna step back, drive that weight up so that your palm and your shoulder are in line. Take your opposite hand, left hand comes to support your right arm. Thrust those hips forward, squeeze onto your glutes. Woo! And go right back into that movement. So good. This one really elevates that heart rate. Makes you feel like you're working.
Well, this one I'm definitely having to use my breath, kind of exhaling as your arms go straight. And an inhale as it goes back. I said I'm just kind of using my breath on this one. Just having an exhale as the arms go straight and an inhale as it goes back.
Absolutely. Your breath is your medicine. It will guide you through it. Woo!
So how do you teach people to breathe through your workouts? Because that cardiovascular workout you get on the bike or on the treadmill is the real deal.
I always say focus on, all right, you're good. We're done. 2 down, 1 to go. All right, so we'll take 20 seconds here. Focus on your exhale. So let's say that you're breathing in for 4, then exhaling for 6, just to lower your heart rate, to calm your energy, to calm yourself. I say that when you kind of reach panic mode when you're in an exercise, specifically when you're cycling. So focusing on longer exhales. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6.
I think I've just been told to be careful not to pop my bottle. So
what was that?
I've been told in the comments to be careful not to pop my bottle.
Now, is that because glass will shatter or because you will lose valuable alcohol?
This workout is making me thirsty.
we'll do our toast afterwards. I'll join you. All right, last one. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, we're pros by now, so we'll go right into it. Palms are facing up, elbows in, shoulders down, driving that weight in, focusing on using your rotator cuff to pull that weight back. That means you're squeezing onto those glutes, squeezing onto those upper backs. The back of your shoulders should be on fire. Yes?
Absolutely.
All right.
Don't you see the smoke?
I see the smoke and I see bubbles. All right, 4,
Ooh.
3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right into that shoulder press. Woo!
Okay, so who are you listening to? Who's on your playlist right now?
Musically?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, well, let's see. Do you know who Love is?
Yeah.
L-A-U-V, Love. I think it's new-ish. I'm not sure. I went to like a private listening party of his recently, and I loved him before, but now I'm like, it's an obsession. Can never get enough Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Beyonce actually stole my life. I'm so in love with Beyonce, so definitely Beyonce. Let's go right back into that tricep. I talk about Beyonce and I forget what I'm doing. We're gonna go right back into the tricep extension. Always Beyonce. God. Meek Mill.
Oh, love.
I went on a Melissa Etheridge binge the other day.
You're kidding. That's so throwback. I love that.
Yeah. I always talk about this as well in my classes. Like, I'm so into music. I'm so into music that I don't necessarily look at the genre, if that makes sense. I'm more focused on the way that the music makes me feel.
Mm-hmm.
Who else am I listening to? I said Janet, Bill Withers. There's someone on. Yes.
My whole family loves him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good. Who are you listening to?
Right now, I really, some of yours I like. I love Meek Mill.
Who?
Meek Mill. I really
Meek
love
Mill.
Meek Mill. I really love Megan Thee Stallion right now. That's my.
So good.
Yeah. I love Migos. Crazy about Migos. I love Travis Scott. I love anything ASAP.
I did an ASAP Ferg ride. If you love ASAP Ferg, you can find that ride. Take that ride. It was fire.
Yeah, that'll keep you moving. You forget that it burns. You're just like,
You know, you just keep going. I did a Burner Boy ride recently. Oh, I love Burner Boy. That's another
oh,
one
you
I'm
love
listening to.
Burner Boy. Okay. There
Yeah,
you
that
go.
ride was a ride that you just forget your whole life in. You just dance, and everybody messaged me after. They were like, I forgot that I was working out because I was just so into the music. So we do a lot of artist theme rides. So if you've got specific artists that you like, it's always fun to take an entire ride or run or stretch to their music because it just makes you forget that you're working. I love energetic music. It makes you forget that there's work being there's a task at hand. Woo! All right. Give me another 5 here. We are in our home stretch. Triceps should be screaming. Shoulders should be on fire. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Oh, we got one more, and then we're gonna go right. We're gonna stay up with me one more time. My favorite.
Oh,
Palm square. We're gonna go right into that kickback, so your arms are just flying up. Now here, it's almost like you're envisioning that there's a string that's connected from the ceiling to your tricep. Woo! So pushing power through your elbow to drive that weight up, up, up. Good. Give me another 5 just because we can. Your mind is your strongest muscle. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. All right, going right back into that wood chopper. Left foot kicks back. Weight is in your right palm. Drive that weight up. Palms and shoulders are parallel. Left hand comes up right on top of that weight. Driving that weight in towards your shoulder. And then extending out just as far as your nose. So good. Give me a little power with it. Awesome. 4, woo, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Transfer that weight. Going right back into it. Focusing on what we need, not what we want. Woo, our want is what our mind is saying. Need is what our body is capable of stepping up to. Give me another 5. So good. With power, with feeling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we're done, we're going to finish off with a little love letter from me to you. Grab both of those weights. I call these X's and O's. It's only fitting that we sign off with love. You're going to take those weights, drive them up. You're going to go boom, boom, making almost like an X. You're going to go hit, hit for 2, and then flop so that the opposite hand drives up. You ready? This is a finisher. This is a burner. So brace yourself. We go in 3. You got this. Stay with me. If it hurts, drop the weights, but your arms stay up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Pulse, 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 pulse. So you're just switching the lead arm, switching the dominant arm that's on top. Awesome. So good. Squeezing those glutes. Woo! Do you feel it though?
I do.
I
had
sure
some burners
do.
in yesterday's workout too, so I'm getting the
Good.
love back now.
So those palms are up in line with your shoulder. We got another 3, 2, and then 1. Bring those weights down. We're not finished. Those were the X's. These are the O's. So the weights are going to come to meet. Palms are faced up. You're going to drive the weight so that you're making almost like a rounded O. The weight's not coming up over your forehead, so you're not hyperextending your arms. The weight's like right out in front of you. So you're just making a circle. Circle.
Okay, so this is how you say I love you, huh?
Yes, this is how I say I love you. This is how I say I love you. I can't thank you enough for having me on today. I mean, just like every black girl, white girl, Asian girl, we all grew up in admiration of you. So this is so humbling, so amazing, and so inspiring to be on here with you. So thank you. Woo!
Thank you. I was really excited to have you on too. I love all of your workouts. So
thank you.
I hope we can do something in person one day too. So
Girl,
this is just the beginning.
So you're down in Florida right now, right?
I'm down in Florida, which is making my sweat get even crazier. It's like 80 something degrees down here. I don't think anyone's feeling sorry for me now though. I'm outside.
This is a heated workout for you is basically what you're saying. I love it. Give me another 3. So good, Venus. 2. Last one with love. Woo, and you're done. Did you feel it though?
I definitely feel that. I have to play tennis later today, so hopefully I can get my arm up to my serve. It's going to add 10 more hours to my miles per hour to my serve, so I'm going to be serving at like 135 or something crazy.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. Not only are you gorgeous inside and out, but your workout was
Thank you.
fire. So
Thank you.
if you don't mind, I'm going to steal a few moves.
Oh, girl, you can take it, have it. I'll send you some more. I'll email them to you.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. I'm looking forward to staying in touch and doing this in person, too. I loved everything that you said. It was really motivating. And
thank you.
Everyone that I'm in quarantine with now, I think we're all going to get on, like, the Tunde program. We have to,
Yay!
just
Thank
get
you
serious
so
about
much.
this.
I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. We'll have to get together. We'll do a workout, and then we'll do a workout and then a wine. Things that start with W. Women, wine, workouts. Boom.
I'm in.
I think that's like a t-shirt. TM that.
Yeah, women, wine, workouts.
Okay. It's like maybe we switch up the order. So maybe it's like workout, women who work out and wine. Down.
I love that.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Venus.
so much. Lots of love. I'll see you on Peloton on the workout.
Thank you. I'll see you on Peloton.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.